Now, Lonnie, I heard that you have a very special message for someone very special.
Yes, I want to say happy birthday to my mom. Today is her birthday.
Birthday, Mama!
76 years young.
Oh, my God.
Spring chicken.
She's beautiful.
So
Thank
beautiful.
you. You know, and she just wanted me for her birthday gift to shout out her doctor, okay? Dr. Tony, thank you so much for all that you do for my mom and his wife, Cherokee.
Wow.
She's like, that's all I want, to shout out Dr. Tony for me.
Is that the things we're going to be requesting when we're older? Like,
No.
hey, can you make sure that you shout out the man that's keeping me alive?
Exactly.
Like,
And she's
I love that.
She's like, I lost 11 pounds, with
that's
Dr.
so
Tony. I was
great.
like, well, go ahead, Dr. Tony. I'm going to see you too, Dr. Tony.
Make that a family discount.
Exactly.
And again, happy birthday, Mom.
Happy
That's so
birthday,
awesome.
Mama Love. Happy birthday.
Now, don't forget to join in on the conversation today by following The Real Daytime's Instagram page, @TheRealDaytime. Use the hashtag GirlChatLive to make your voice heard. I'm going to be monitoring all your comments right here. I love hearing from you guys.
Yes, and speaking of making your voice heard, we need your help. As you know, we were so excited and humbled to hear that The Real was once again nominated for a NAACP Image Award. Huge honor in the Outstanding Talk Series category. And this year, you guys, for the first time ever, voting will be open to the public.
Yes.
Which means that all of you, our amazing fans, can cast your vote for our show.
That's so major.
Awesome.
Yeah, you get to vote, and you get to vote, and you get to vote, and you get to vote.
So important because at the end of the day, we're not here without you guys.
Absolutely.
Every single person
Absolutely.
comes to the show, turns on the channel, we're here because of you.
Yep. Okay, so here's how you guys can vote. Head to NAACPimageAwards.net/vote to cast your ballot.
Okay.
We'll also be posting the link on our social media pages, so make sure to follow us at The Real Daytime, and don't forget to vote. Vote! Vote!
I love that on our Insta stories we have the swipe up.
Yes.
Even if you go to our
Yes.
Insta story, if you didn't write down what she just said,
Yeah.
you can just swipe up on the Insta story and it takes you right to the
And
voting.
you have to do it by this Friday.
Yes.
This Friday
That's
is
important.
the deadline. So please do it right now.
Yes.
And you'll get it done. So.
Yes,
So exciting. Thank you. Tell your mom, tell your friends, tell your doctors.
Spread the
everybody,
word.
okay?
Yes.
Now, speaking of voting, earlier this morning, the 75th annual Golden Globe nominations were announced.
Amazing.
So Guillermo del Toro's sci-fi film, The Shape of Water, leads the film side with 7 nominations.
Huge.
Right?
Yeah.
Amazing. While on the TV side, HBO's Big Little Lies received 6 nominations. My girlfriends cannot get enough of that show.
Yes,
Really?
I heard it's
I have
so
to see
good.
it. Yes. Meryl Streep, who last year was honored at the Golden Globes with a Lifetime Achievement Award, picked up her 31st nomination,
Wow.
to playing Washington Post publisher Katharine Graham in Steven Spielberg's The Post.
So
And
iconic.
The Best Motion Picture, Comedy, or Musical category is also making headlines this morning for nominating Jordan Peele's social thriller, I Love,
That
Get
movie.
Out. Which tackles in such a clever way the issue of race. I think everybody needs to watch that film.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched that film, you are late. Get Out is
It's
sick.
really
Yeah,
good.
the controversy is that it was nominated as a comedy and a musical.
interesting, yeah.
And people were really upset, especially on Twitter, because it was like, is it a horror movie? Is it a documentary or whatever? Well, we got a tweet from Jordan Peele. He sent it out, and he basically said that it's a documentary. That's what it is. So it's not really a musical or a comedy, but it's still being honored. So,
Yes, and that's huge.
that's huge,
Yes.
The thing I do have an issue with is that for the directors, they nominated only white males, and this year we had some great women, along as well as Jordan, who should have been nominated. Because usually, if you nominate Best Picture, you usually nominate the director.
Yeah, Best
But
Director.
you also had the female director for Wonder Woman. I think she did a great. She She didn't get a nomination. So we still have a long way to go when it comes to that kind of thing. But Mary J. Blige got 2 nominations.
Congratulations to Mary.
For Mudbound.
That is awesome.
Yeah, supporting actress for Mudbound and also for Best Song. And also Octavia Spencer is in the same category. Octavia's just phenomenal. She needs to come on the show, Octavia.
We'd love to have you.
I'm a big fan when it comes to the TV side of the show Blackish. I'm obsessed. I think it's so clever and smart. And the whole Blackish family are family with the real. I really hope they win because I just want to see them go up there and
And one of your people got a nomination, too.
my people?
Hong Chow for downsizing, actress.
Yes.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
There she is.
Did you see
She's
the film?
beautiful.
Yes.
She's so cute. Look at her.
So beautiful.
I met her
I
recently,
love it.
too.
Well, you guys know I'm obsessed with The Crown.
Yes.
Claire
Yes.
Foy got nominated. She actually won, I think, last year. But I learned, if you watch the first season, that she just had a newborn and she was able to nurse during the entire season. So I gotta
Wow.
get into a
That's
production that allows a woman who just had a child to
Yes.
be able to have that choice
Yes.
and nurse her child while
Yes.
she's working at the same
I
time.
love that.
I think that's cool.
You did that.
I did that too.
Yeah.
The
You did
real,
that.
thank you, the real production. They actually
And Lonnie, I got kicked out of my dressing room.
I did take Lonnie's dressing room, but only because you had a little space where
Right.
they could actually have a crib.
nursery.
Yes.
Yeah, and a
Well,
nursery.
they actually built the space for
I
it.
did see.
They
Yeah.
built
You
it for
guys rock.
Araya.
Thank
so
you so
that-
much
it
for
was
allowing me to
beautiful.
do that.
That's
And then,
cool.
okay, you guys, I love this category. Best television series, drama. It is stacked. The Crown,
Yes.
Game of Thrones, The Handmaid's Tale,
All your shows.
all my shows, Stranger Things,
Yes.
and This Is Us.
I'm obsessed with This Is
No,
Us.
that's like some serious competition.
That is. That's hard.
That's hard.
I'm gonna go for This Is Us.
But going back to the movie side, even
Yes.
in the actor category, you have Tom Hanks
Yes.
for drama, and
Incredible.
also Denzel Washington.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
been nominated as
Amazing,
well.
amazing
That
actor.
Afro, I think he might get it with that afro
shoot.
he had on.
And also musically, somebody I love from back in the day. Anybody miss some Raphael Sadiq?
Oh, yeah! And Mariah Carey got
Yes.
nominated, too.
It's a good one.
It's
It's
gonna
great.
be interesting.
I'm gonna be tuning in.
Yeah.
Me too.
For sure.
Well, one issue that's a constant problem around the globe, you guys, is bullying. And over the weekend, this topic was front and center after a heartbreaking video went viral of a middle schooler named Keaton Jones describing how he was being bullied at school. Keaton's mother, Kimberly Jones, decided to upload the video after she had to pick up her son from school because he was too afraid to eat lunch. Here's some of what Keaton had to say.
What do they say to you?
They make fun of my nose. They call me ugly. They say I have no friends.
What'd they do to you at lunch?
Pour milk on me and put ham down my clothes. Threw bread at me. People that are different don't need to be criticized about it. Because it's not their fault.
Keaton's video was viewed more than 15 million times within 2 days of being posted, and even inspired the hashtag #StandWithKeaton. Celebrities including Jennifer Lopez, Justin Bieber, Rihanna, and Cardi B also decided to share the video on their social pages to help bring attention to Keaton's story. Now, when I first saw this, the only thing that I could really think of is, oh my gosh, what if that was my child?
Yeah.
Because now I have 2 kids. I talk about them all the time. And sometimes the things that you just can't control are things that, happen at school. And kids, man, they can be really, really mean.
Yes.
My cousin Jerome actually is a teacher at a school, and I constantly always think about, okay, how can we solve this problem? They do have assemblies in the beginning of the school year to talk about the staff on hand, who are trained in these type of things. But the one issue they always find is that a lot of these kids internalize it. The bullies have them so afraid that they can't even, vocalize it, speak out until it's too late. And this is a serious problem because kids are actually committing suicide more and more, now more than ever.
Yeah.
So I know as a mom, I have the responsibility to talk to my children to say, one, if you see a kid getting picked on, you stand up for that
Yes,
child.
right.
That's
Yes,
one.
yes, yes.
And then the other is don't forget that you have a voice. You come home and you tell, your mama,
Yeah.
and also you tell your teachers,
Yes.
you tell, the staff at the school, like, wait a minute, there are kids or someone that's bothering me, and they've got to do more than just like kick the school out, kick the kid out of
Yeah.
school. We
That
have
kid
to do
just goes
something.
to another school and will do it
Yeah.
to somebody else.
Or find them at home and call them or whatever.
Yeah.
And
That's what stood out most to me about
Pick on
dear
them then.
Keaton. Keaton, I gotta tell you, I really look up to you because the first thing you did that was so smart is that you told your mom,
Yes.
which was brave of you to speak out about it, right? And the second thing I noticed about you is that you actually pondered why somebody does this, which shows me what a good heart you have. I need a friend like you. Anybody out here, how many of you would actually need a friend like Keaton?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I just want to say, Keaton, I mean, you're getting so many invitations, but please someday when you're in LA, because you got so many friends in LA now, come to The Real, come and meet us. I just want to meet you because you're so brave, you're so cool. And if those kids ever say anything about your nose from now on, just tell them, this nose can smell just fine, and I can smell that you are like a dog dookie right now to me. Yeah. You smell like dog doo-doo. Let them know that, because that's just whack, man.
Go ahead.
I just think that this is... It just seems like common sense. Be kind to people. Yeah. We have all these classes that teach all these other things. What about teaching children to just be kind to one another?
They don't like that, though.
What a concept.
I know, but at the same time, we all hear it, and it's true. Hurt people hurt people. Yeah. Still today, if there's mean girls out there, they still do the same thing when they don't feel good about themselves.
Yeah. A couple of things on this issue. One, there's a picture floating around of Keaton's mother and the kids, and it's like a Confederate flag and things like that. The reason why people are bringing it up is that they're saying that they don't know, maybe it was something that was said, and maybe the kids, I don't know about that, but that's that issue. Second issue I have with this is, and I agree with you ladies about this, but my concern is that we have all of these celebrities and he's getting all this attention right now. But what's going to happen after the attention goes away? Yeah. And it's still going to affect him. So it's like, it's nice right now that everybody's here, but in 3 days, it'll be forgotten. Yeah. And so there really needs to be some policies put in place by schools, and parents need to work together to, I don't know, maybe there's some courses that people can take that they can teach the students. You know, there was hall monitoring. Back in the day, if I had a problem, my mama would go up to the school, okay?
But like, that's the question.
You know what I'm saying?
But maybe these kids that are bullying other kids, you have to ask yourself, for the kids that are being the bullies, what are they being taught at home? You have to wonder, do they have parents that are involved in their lives? What is their parents' influence on them? Do they have nice parents?
Yeah. Well, that's
real.
And also, I have to go back, back in the day when it was a village. You know, I would go in my neighborhood, and if I did something wrong, they was like, you know I'm telling your mama. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't about beating or spanking or whatever. It was a point of respect. And we're losing, our kids are losing a sense of respect nowadays. And we need to bring that back. You know, for the parents, for older people, everybody. And that's what we have to start teaching. So we're going to keep monitoring this, but I just wanted to, I agree with you ladies.
I want to hear 100%. What you guys are saying online. At NoVayCap'n86 said, this is so messed up. Leave people's kids alone. Let them be kids. Stop bullying. If it was you, it would be different. Keep your head up, buddy. It's going to be okay.
Well, speaking of going viral, clothing company Wish, they have a new ad that recently got a lot of attention on social media, but for all the wrong reasons. Wish's ad was criticized for using thin models to sell their plus-size tights. Product shots on Wish's website show the models stretching out the tights with their arms and bringing the fabric up to their face. On a listing for another pair, the model has her entire body in just one leg of tights. Now, ladies, do you think this ad is daring or just plain rude?
What? I don't think the ad is dumb. I think you just realize here that there are hella people out there who are dumb. Yes. Because they approve things like this, and they're like, it's good, it's smart. Let's go ahead and put that up.
Who sat in there and thought this was okay?
Right? First of all,
who was like, that, I approve that, that's gonna be a hit?
I'm a plus-size girl, okay? These are my tights. These are my actual tights. And I don't think, Jeannie, you can fit in you can put your head over these tights. These are the actual size.
I can't believe that.
Right. And I'm 240, okay? I'm 240. So this is how, I don't know what elephant is in those tights.
Yeah, what kind of stretch does that have?
I think they knew that, you know, people would probably be offended by it and would get people talking about it, because I didn't know what Wish was. Before,
never heard of it.
Before this. And, you know, now there's a thing called clickbait, Whereas when people see this, you know, everything's about how many likes you have, how many followers you have.
How many views.
Yes. So they knew that if they put a skinny model in, you know, some oversized whatever tights and make fun of the situation, then people will be talking about it. And look,
that's
now
not helping their sales, because now all the big
but-
girls ain't gonna buy their stuff.
Right?
That's the whole
It's
thing. We're not
offensive.
buying it. And
I
you
know,
gonna do that.
there are people out there who would think, okay, well, they're talking about it, must be popular. Oh, I'm gonna buy it now. Like you were saying, there are
That is
people
so
that
corny.
This is another case for Jamal, the intern. Okay,
Yes.
I will tell y'all, it's the intern that sit in the corner that don't nobody pay attention to. His name is usually Jamal, and he will tell you the right and the wrong.
Yes.
If you would have went to Jamal and said, "What do y'all think about us putting tights over skinny girl's head?" He would be like, "Nah, that's not cool, dog.
Nah,
That's
man.
not cool."
It's gonna be a no for me, dog.